One of the biggest things that I've noticed about myself and our team at Breakout in creating campaigns is that we were making them too complicated for absolutely no reason. So, the most obvious outbound advice that you need to hear today for something that you might not be doing is to stop overcomplicating the campaigns that you run. So, I want to explain this screenshot of a campaign that we're running like right now and talk about the idea of how to build what I'm just going to randomly call snowball campaigns. So this first one here, this is a client of ours that we've been working with for like a pretty long time now. Like I want to say around November or so. This campaign, so we've sent only 1,500 messages with 9 leads, almost a 4% reply rate. Like overall solid metrics that we would look for in a campaign. Going into this, the reason that we are running this campaign is because we've run almost the same campaign 3, 4 times now, meaning that because of that data that we have run in the past, I have a generally strong inference that this is going to work because it's worked in the past. So why wouldn't it work again? My job and my team's job running outbound campaigns for clients like this is we're trying to squeeze all the juice out of this idea, out of this list, this copy, this offer as we can. This campaign has worked in the past, so why would I stop what is already working and try to come up with some new idea that I don't know if it's going to work? Why would I not take what's already working and go, okay, how do I get more people on this list? How do I tweak the copy just super slightly so that it does even better? And how do I get more people running through the funnel that is going to continue to just spit me out leads? Right. And I think what a lot of us do, and I'm so guilty of this, and that's why I'm making this video, is we overcomplicate things because we feel the need that we have to, or that we should, or that this would just be too simple if I just found more contacts that is already working for me and already take the copy that I know like kind of works and just continue to run that. Right. And so transitioning to this idea of like snowball campaigns is the idea that, if you push a snowball down a hill, right, it like rolls and rolls and rolls and it gets bigger because it picks up snow along the way. And so I think you take that same idea and you apply it to outbound like this. It's like, okay, that first campaign, you're testing a whole bunch of stuff. And that's the hardest part about going to market with outbound like this, is that you're running these campaign ideas but you don't really know if it's going to work. You're trying out different things, you're trying different copy, you're trying out different people, lists, industries, whatever it is. But as soon as that snowball starts to build, that's what you should continue to push down the hill. And so when you spin up a completely new campaign idea, even though you have something that's already kind of working, it's like somebody on the other end stopping that snowball and not letting it continue to roll, right? And so if you're actually looking for tangible ways to do this, the same thing that I would take a first look at would just be finding lookalike audiences, right? So let's say I book 5 calls a month, okay? Look at those 5 companies. What do they have in common? What can I do? And I bring up the company Panda Match here. We started to look into them a bit. They do lookalike audiences, or I guess data scraping for companies that are basically as close as possible to the company that you input to them. So if me and my team, we book 5 calls in a month, if I put 5 companies into Panda Match, it spits me out 500 more that are very, very similar to the company that we booked. We can run campaigns to them because maybe our messaging and our offer works really, really well for that super small pocket of the market. So let's try to find more of them, right? Same thing with, building lists and targeting and things like that. If I pulled a list from Apollo of directors in this industry and it's working, okay, well, I want to expand that list a bit more. So now I'm going to go to 3 to 4 other databases and try and pull that same information because, this has worked in the past. So why would I not continue to try to push it even further and expand that, right? It's easy to overcomplicate and think that you have to overcomplicate the campaign process, but the best outbound campaigns that you run are going to be ones where you find an angle that works and you continue to just make small tweaks on that to find more people, to change a few words in the copy to make sure that your deliverability is as on point as possible, right? Those are the campaigns that are really going to blow up for yourself if you're running outbound for your own B2B company, or if you are an agency and you're doing this for clients. That's what really going to crush for you. Stop overcomplicating campaigns. And if you have a winning idea, run with it as far as you possibly can, because you would be stupid not to. My name is Ryan Bryden. I didn't even talk about myself this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you all. Peace. We'll talk soon.